What's up? So, as you all know, Sparking Zero is a Dragon Ball game that came out in. Good question. I forgot. 2024 or 2024 was last year. Last year, Sparking Zero dropped, and it was a pretty good game. I was really excited for it the moment that I saw the first trailer, like way back in December of 2021. Before I think it was during the pandemic, so like 2020, 2021, December, around that time. And then 4 years later, the game comes out. Like, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's literally Tenkaichi, but better and cooler. But there's just one thing that never sits right with me with this game is that the game is just not. I don't know. Like, it's not that the hype was too much over it, because the hype was justified. I was really hyped for the game. Every trailer just seemed to. Like, I think the problem was the moment that I put my hands in the game. I don't know. Like, I think that after the hype of Sparking Zero, I can confidently say that the best Dragon Ball game ever is still Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. First of all, original characters. I need to talk about that. Original characters are a great addition to the franchise of Dragon Ball. And in any game, you can just add original characters and it's going to be good. I really like the Naruto Boruto thing. The gameplay wasn't good, but you had an OC. You could make an OC, and I really like that. But Sparking Zero didn't have the same feel. It felt like a lazy cash grab, if I'm gonna be honest. Because okay, I can look at Tenkaichi and Sparking Zero. Sorry, I'm saying Tenkaichi. I meant to say Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero feels like a crash grab. It's just like a, well, okay, let's pick up Tenkaichi, use the same assets, add a few new things, and let's. First of all, I don't think that like we're in 2025, and why do we not have boss battles that are good in this game? Like, you can play any mode in Sparking Zero, it's not gonna have a good boss battle or a good anything. Unlike other anime games like the first Kimetsu game, where you had like interesting boss battles. Any of the Storm games had pretty good and interesting battles. In this game, it's just the same back and forth. It's just the same yada yada yada. Like, you can enter the game every month now or then, every 3 months, and it's gonna be new for you. You're gonna have to readapt to the game and such, but the formula is still the same. Like, oh, but it's a fighting game. Like, I can say the same thing with Fighter Z, but I cannot say the same thing with Fighter Z, because Fighter Z is not the same thing. Fighter Z is a fighting game, okay? Like, Fighter Z is like a fighting game. It is supposed to be a fighting game like that. This is supposed to be a Dragon Ball game, and like, oh, but we have Kakarot for that. Okay, Kakarot is what, like 100 years old at this point? Like, that game is old as hell, and it wasn't even that good. The game wasn't even good in that aspect. So why do we say, oh, but we have Kakarot? Okay, but Kakarot isn't a good game. Make a new one. Make Xenoverse 3, make Kakarot 2, make it be good at this time. Like, Sparking Zero, okay, I understand it's a new re-entry to the Tenkaichi games. It doesn't have a single classic Dragon Ball character. It doesn't have that. Like, yes, it has a ton of characters. Okay. Why do we not have, like, I don't know, Tao Pai Pai? Um, Demon King Piccolo? Why don't we have freaking Super 17? Like the roster isn't even that good. Like okay, but we have I don't know, one Frieza soldier. Okay, where is a pool? Where is freaking a pool? Where is any of the other Universe 11 characters? Oh, but those characters aren't hype. I don't care. You like if you had a game like freaking like the first Tenkaichi game, and that game had, I don't know, uh Grandpa Gohan and Arel. What am I going to play with freaking Grandpa Gohan? No, but at least it's there. Like at least the roster was good. Like it had a variety. And then every new patch they try to change the whole game. They change the whole game literally with every new patch because it what the hell? They change everything with it. And like I just looking back, I looked at the gameplay, like and I looked at the first teaser that we had with the Goku transforming to Super Saiyan Blue and and how beautiful Namek looked and everything, but like the game is so there's so much going on that you can't really look at the beauty and appreciate it. Like, let's see it this way. Uh, I'm going to use Shinoverse a ton for an example. Okay, so like that's my basis. Shinoverse also was a repetitive game with not a lot of variety. Like you had variety because your character could be anything. That's the thing with OCs, original characters, CACs, is that you could literally do anything, and it would be different because the combos are different depending on which skills you use. And then like raids are the coolest thing about in Shinoverse 2 because it's just a buff character with shenanigans and a bunch of skills that you never see in the actual game. The only times you see those skills are on raids, so that are special raid things like the you need to push back the energy ball. That's a great thing. I love it. I love when you like the pressure that you feel if that hits the ground, you're dead. Automatically you're dead. So you need to do everything in your power to push that back. That was a great thing that they had in Shinoverse 2 that made me feel tense. Sparking Zero is just another fighting game with no consequence whatsoever. Because like if I play Fighter Z, I feel tense. I feel like okay, I need to win this match even if it's just with one character. I don't feel that with Sparking Zero. I play Sparking Zero and I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Big boom boom, haha, pretty I lost health. My Portuguese slipped out there, I don't know why. But Shinoverse 2 was special. Like, okay, I'm doing a raid, everybody's dead. I'm the last defense against it. I need to somehow revive someone so that they can heal everybody else. And I need to think strategically. Sparking Zero is just smash the button and things and shit happens. That's literally the thing about Sparking Zero that I dislike, is that it's not special. Like, oh, but it's a remake of an old thing. Like, sure, this is the thing. Like, you can't play Tenkaichi, so this is the new Tenkaichi. Okay, that's fun. That's fire. But I don't think that you should. Okay, first of all, the price. I don't think that you should charge. Like, I was stupid. I will admit, I did. Well, I didn't. My cousin bought me the game, but my cousin bought me the game because I wanted it. Okay, I was stupid. I will admit that. But the price of the game for a remake, I don't think that should be higher than $80. Because it's not just a remake, it's a revamp. It's a revamp of the original game. But I don't think that I would pay $80 to play a PS2 game with better graphics. Like, if let's imagine Devil May Cry, okay? Devil May Cry 6 comes out tomorrow, but it isn't a revamp. It's literally a new game with new mechanics, new everything. Like, the price should be at 80? No, like, should be at least at 60 for the game at pre-order. It's like a Devil May Cry 6, but I'm not playing Devil May. But the thing is, if I'm playing Devil May Cry 6, I'm not playing Devil May Cry 1. You know, it's not a revamp. It's a new game with new mechanics, new characters, new story, and that's the thing. New story. Most of the times, when you pay $80 for a game like God of War or something like that, it's for like okay. First of all, the God of War games are a great example of making a sequel right. You just have the same things as the last game, and then you add more on top of it, and a new story. That's a sequel. You don't need like a sequel isn't just oh yeah, new gameplay. Sorry, same shit. No, like the hell? The Dragon Ball things, the problem with anime games, if you remake them too many times, it gets old. The cool thing about Xenoverse is that it is a new story. It's always got new stories. The cool thing about Kakarot, the only good thing about Kakarot that I liked was the side missions because it added more on top of it. Sparking Zero doesn't have that. Sparking Zero is just first of all, the what ifs are trash. The only good what if is the black Gohan black thing. And he isn't Gohan Black isn't even a playable character. Like what the hell? It's so simple. Just add a costume to Rose Goku Black or Goku Black add him a costume of Gohan. That's it. You have the assets, you have the abilities, just change the thing. But like as much as I trash on the game, I need to I really need to tell some good things about it. The game feels good to play with. It is reminiscent of Tenkaichi, but a bit better. Like, just a tiny bit better. The what ifs are trash. But yeah, the costumes are fine. I really like some costumes. Like I think that they made a good job with that. They should have more, but that's fine. I think that they made a really good job. But it doesn't feel special to play with. If you if they reinvented it in some way, like Xenoverse really picked it up and made its own stuff with it. That was fantastic. Xenoverse story. If you look at Xenoverse through the story, yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. It's really cool. It's new, and it gets you invested. That's good. But if I'm playing Kakarot, like I'm just it's okay. That's the definition of watching the anime through the game. At least that's what people call it. So the story mode of Sparking Zero is just like the same stuff, but it at least you have an open world on Kakarot. At least it's more fun to play with on the open world. But yeah, the only good thing about Kakarot it's the open world and the secondary stuff. And this was supposed to be a Sparking Zero review. I'm going to make a review of the 3 games here. Because I'm talking a lot about them, so. And just Sparking Zero doesn't feel special. It's not anything new. It's just a reinventation of old stuff. And for the price that it is, and the marketing that it gets, like, it's not the ultimate Dragon Ball game. It's not the best Dragon Ball game ever. It is fine at best. Because like I enjoyed playing the PlayStation 2 version on my computer on something that I had. I forgot the name in English, but yeah, I just played there and it was fine. I liked it. I needed to learn it, but I liked it. Then Sparking Zero came out. I played it and I was like, yeah, this is cool. It is a god amazing game. Is it worth the hype though? It wasn't. It really wasn't. And yeah, Kakarot, the same thing. Like it was portrayed as the ultimate story game. I guess we can call it that. The ultimate story game. It doesn't even have the final flash scene. It doesn't have important moments. It doesn't have super, which, come on, at that point you should have super. Like, super had ended at that point, so you should have at least, and told the manga version, please. Don't tell the anime version, tell the manga version. And then, like, the open world is okay. The open world is really cool. I really like the open world. I really like the power-up system. I really like the way that they made that work, the levels and the orbs and all of that, and the open world to explore. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's a really good way. And the DLCs are great. The DLCs, like, it's they add upon the story. They have the original story and they add upon that. Like with the Gohan one, they made a whole new scene just for him. That's great. The Bardock one also like had really cool missions. And the DLCs are the best part of the game because the game itself is not that great with the story mode, but the story mode on the DLCs is great. That I'll say. The DLCs are great. And Xenoverse is just like consistent. Like it's not good, it's not a masterpiece. The combat is the same thing over and over again, yeah. But the raids, which are the only like are the if you finish the whole game, like you just need to wait until a new raid comes out or something like that. That's the thing about Xenoverse is that you don't have variety. That much variety. Other than raids, like raids are cool. That's about it. Like missions, okay, you can do missions, but what is a mission? It is combat most of the time. You need to combat some stuff, and that's it. There's no variety. There is no like going back to the Storm games. One mission that I love is the Obito mission against the Mist Ninja, the guys from the Mist Village. Okay, that's one guy against a bunch of guys. Like it doesn't feel that way, which is a kind of a bad part. But when when there's a lot of guys, that mission is really cool because you need to, fight against them, and you feel powerful. You feel like you should have feel. But I don't feel like that in the games, like in the Dragon Ball games. I think that Dragon Ball games need um, a revamp. I need a Xenoverse 3. Please come out because Xenoverse 2 is getting old. And yeah, me and my friends, sorry, made a whole list of things that we want to see in Xenoverse 3. So maybe I will make a video about that soon. But yeah, this is a review of the 3 games, just talking about them. I really think that Sparking Zero was overhyped. And now that the hype is gone, I think that we all can agree on that. Rebirth of Souls, I need to make a video on Bleach Rebirth of Souls because that was a good game that I need to play more. And yeah, Kakarot, please release a new game, but make it be like your DLCs, please. Like, goddamn. And Xenoverse, yeah, release a 3rd game. I'm done. with DLCs. It's like, how many DLCs does Xenoverse 2 have at this point? Like, let's be real. Let me search that up. Xenoverse 2 DLC count. 21. There is 21 additional content to this freaking game. Since 2000, this game is going to make 10 years next year. Come on, man! Release release the third game, please. Like, until the end of 2025, if there is no announcement of Xenoverse 3, I don't know. I can't do anything about it. I'll just cry then. But yeah, that's the video. Hope you all enjoyed. I know it was a bit of a hot take because a lot of people like Sparking Zero. I just think that it was overhyped. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Follow me on Twitch, Hikaru Neves. And bye bye.